bet you they still doing the fucking stuff right now, huh? You're still watching you're still watching the press conferences, huh? See, wouldn't you rather watch us do this every time? It's always going to be between 38 and 47 minutes. That's all I got on Saturday. Usually truck by then.
Nigga, that shit gonna be over by like 9 o'clock too. Like a 3-hour show.
Wait, when are you doing it?
That shit should be 2:45. That shit should be an in your house length.
It needs to be.
It's it's
7 o'clock. Okay,
they not finna be going hella long.
Oh, so there's gonna be a 2.
Nah, them NXT shows be like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, that shit be flow. That shit flow smooth.
Type shit, you know. That's cool though. That's not nothing too crazy.
That's not bad at all.
That's doable. You
It's like a war.
So yeah, it's like you know, it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. Bresh, I noticed you looked up your Twitch and your Facebook and shit here.
Oh, you talking about Destination?
Yeah.
Oh, that was for the nope. I think I was just adding shit when I did the when we did the post show. I was like, did I? I don't think I meant to. Yeah, and I just never took it out. It ain't too big. It ain't too bad. Like,
hey,
okay, so I'm taking bets around the table. How long you think before somebody put hands on Andrew Schultz?
Boo.
How long you think? Because this nigga not getting away with that.
Where did he record at? What did he record? Is he in New York?
I think so. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I give him.
Oh man, but you ain't about to do nothing, blood. Like, who have you beat up to say shit like that? I know it was just a joke. Like, everything's just a joke till you get punched in your head. Then it's a joke. Then it's a prank, right? Prank.
The attitude of a true YouTuber. It's just a prank. It's just a prank. Okay.
What was niggas ain't got no more patience for like it's a prank, dude. You see that one dude that got shot in the stomach because he was messing with that dude in the food court?
Mm-hmm. And he got off.
Came out of the hospital. They was still recording him. He was like, I'll probably do it again. Like, I bet you would.
What was the original joke? Like, what was the thing that like Andrew Schultz feels like Kendrick was trying to?
Okay, so when he had like these other podcasters, James and Fuhad on his show, he got on there and they were talking about like the black girlfriend effect, and he was like, yeah, the black girlfriend effect where they date these white guys and they grow out these beards and they get like this shit like edged up and everything like that, and they like cut their hair or whatever, just basically like taking the aesthetics of a black man and just adding it onto a white dude, if we're being completely honest. But still, you know, if that's your thing, that's cool shit, whatever. So he was like, yeah, the reason why they grow out their beard is because it's a protection when black women put their hands on you, and the reason why their hair gets short is because it falls out from the stress of dating a black woman. And these niggas were on there laughing at it, and that's why Kendrick was like, yo, y'all letting white comedians talk about black women and y'all not standing up and saying shit. That's what it was from.
Know that though? But do we know that though?
Okay, so that's what's speculated, because you know Gary Owen is, right? You know Gary Owen. I love
Gary Owen is great.
I don't like that nigga. I really don't. I don't like him because he takes black jokes and just tells them from the perspective of a white man. He's like, yo, black church is long. You be in black church all day. I'm like, we've heard this shit for like 40 years, bro. Come up with something new. But he thought it was about him too. And I'm like, you don't really be talking bad about black women in your sets and your stand-up. So that's why everybody thought it was Andrew Schultz. Either way, he got on there and he was upset about it. He went on a 15-minute rant and said, like, yo, man, like a good chunk of those album listens is from me because people were going on there to listen to what he was saying about me. I'm like,
in the first song.
yeah, he said that. He was like, yo, they were saying it about me. Now my thing is, I'm like, bro, like outside of Guy Code, I don't think that many people really like know who he is for real. I know who he is because I listen to his stand-up, but he makes jokes for white guys who want to who have black friends, and they ask their black friends, if you can say it, how come I can't say it? And they say shit like, if we had a word like that, I wouldn't care if you said it. That's what he makes comedy for. So if you don't come across your like For You page on TikTok, like don't feel bad about it. You're not his audience.
Yeah, he's definitely not in my algorithm.
He makes comedy for the frat dudes, you know what I'm saying, that still pledge and go there. They're 38. You know what I mean? That they still show up to. So listen, yeah, I'm the elder of fighter. My parents paid for my shit and I didn't graduate. All right. So you gotta listen. Look, he's the big homie of the losers.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the shit was wild.
He's like Jane Cook
on it
with black friends.
Yeah. Oh shit. You right?
I think it's a case of you know, they say hit dogs holler.
Yep.
Yeah.
He didn't necessarily refer to any particular moment. He didn't say any particular name, and yet here we are with white people feeling victimized because they've said something that's out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Trying to hide behind comedy.
Yeah, I think Shultz is more known for his relationship with Charlemagne and his comedy now than Guy Code, to be honest. But
definitely. When I saw,
Bigger might have been it, to be honest.
When I seen Peter Rosenberg frying this man, I was like, yeah, it's over. You letting Rosenberg fry you?
You out here making with Peter Rosenberg, bro.
Yeah, bro, you make a Rosenberg look decent, nigga.
Rosenberg goes crazy. He be standing.
Yeah, he cool.
Yo,
he go off.
Like,
yo, he went off, nigga. I was rolling.
Like niggas want to be corny about, but wrestling is corny. You feel me? So like,
yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. That's the charm.
You feel me? Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is
like if you take it too serious, then something wrong with you.
Hey, dog, you kidding me? You see, we saw Sutton frying up Kofi and them. So, like, that's a serious step. You just like would it just hit you?
They called them the least important members of the Temptation.
I should have brought that video. I should have put that video on here to play later. Damn. That makes me know for next time.
I got a video to play.
Okay, play it. I want to see.
Cool. Let's do it.
You could pick any person to be our new president. Who would you pick and why?
John Cena. Off rip.
Why?
Cause I feel like y'all ever watch WWE?
A little bit here and there. Yeah. More F.
All right, but look, he done grinded from the bottom to the top, and he's so authentic. Like he rapped his own music coming to the stage. He done had to face so much adversity. He done fought like with one arm tied behind his back. He done did 5 versus 1. Like I feel like he's the epitome of the American dream. Like he did it all. Like he done won the World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE Championship. I feel like no president is more proven than John Cena right now.
Yeah, it's only missing one thing: a political science degree. Nigga. I mean, to be honest, Trump don't got one. But look though, something.
but look though, hustle, loyalty, respect. Them the only 3 things America need right now. We just want to elevate. You feel me?
I like it. Why don't you run for president?
Me, I'm just at work at Domino's. Like my manager don't even like when I be there by myself. I can steal a little time off the clock. You want me to run the country?
That's the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. I need to see the video.
I just wanted to get the energy right before we got started, man. You feel me?
Oh my god.
Nobody's more proven. I was like, damn, bro really put time and thought into that. I was like, yo, bro,
He said
hustle, loyalty, respect, and that's what America needs right now. I was like, damn, I'm sold, nigga. I was sold right there. I'm like, sold, nigga. You got it.
that nigga said they don't even trust me to be by myself.
He said, I think time on the clock. You want me to run the country? Shout out to Matthew AG on Instagram. He sent that over to me. That's from the Crash Dummies podcast. So with that said, we'll go ahead and get it started, man. Let's go.
Tell him. I probably send your wish to give me some chicken. If you ain't knowing, love, it's the list.
Ladies and gentlemen, with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that, cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, and twerkers, I present to you another episode of the Public Enemies podcast. I go by the name, oh my God, Graham. Hi, kids. Do you like violence? Just kidding. Anyways, John Cena for president, of course. That's how we do when we get it started, man. Shout out to the Waco Kid, man. The current public enemy number one. He go ahead and put the belt on. You feel me? For watching live.
Fucking cheater.
Cheater. How do you cheat when it comes to predictions?
Because
I'm not gonna lie. I cheated one time when we had predictions, and I changed my answer like last minute before that match started because I kind of felt a shift, and then I won that night. And CJ was like, "Nah, nigga, if we changing picks right before the match, I could have won some." I was like,
"Nigga, oh yeah, I'm a complainer, nigga. Like I'll complain in a heartbeat. They're like, nah, nigga, see that was me, nigga. Like niggas would have said something to me."
Because we used to do that. Is that when we stopped doing that? It was like
that was the real change. The other day we had a real change.
Like, up until
I just got that shit.
It was like if you can change your pick up until the event, and then once the event starts, that's it. You feel me? But we let this nigga slide with a match.
Yeah, it was like two of them. He was like, "Wait, before we go." I was like, "Nigga, what you mean go, nigga? We are on the way, nigga." Nigga, like, before we leave, let me change my shit. We was like, "All right," and that nigga ended up winning by a point. Nigga, I was pissed. I said, "Nah, nigga, never again, nah." Doing the LeBron, what's the LeBron? Like right there, him. Like he did it.
Yeah, he was not feeling cuz. All right though. That's big op jizzle that is currently expressing his qualms and his issues with the old voting or rating prediction scale. There we go. One of them works. Anyways, Jizzle, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Oh man, chilling, pay rent. So I got another month of, living somewhere. So that's dope. And yeah, man. That's it.
That's not a lot. All right, cool. We're moving on. Gresh. Welcome back. What's going on? How you doing, Brad? What's up?
Did I miss last week?
Did you miss last week? Yeah.
You was on last week.
Oh, I did.
You were on the Survivor Series post show. But
oh yeah. When I hear welcome back, I'm like, damn, was I gone? Yeah. But yeah, I'm Gucci. I picked up a couple of extra shifts to make up for my trip to Florida. So I'm on autopilot for a little bit, but I'm good. Rent's paid, utilities, bills are paid, just chilling and out here collecting debt. So
yeah. Way better than my story that I just told him. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's not a lot, right? How are you, nigga?
how are you, nigga?
Motherfucker. Your Packer shirt on. We got your Packer shirt on, y'all. So this is gonna be the official podcast, y'all. Your Sonic and Knuckles got to die tonight.
Listen, man, we got things to talk about. We got things to get to, and then we are going to take it home. You feel me? I hope you understand the frequency of how I'm going to try to move things along. Because I got to.
Wait.
Get us the number one seed. Get us the number one seed.
No, you're not going to win anything, dog. Jalen Hurts is going to throw the ball to the ground. Hey, I want you to remember, the first 12 days of Christmas, the first 4 days is all bird shit. All right, now we can start.
Oh, my God. All right.
What did I have to kick this thing off?
See, now you're thinking about it now, right?
Yeah, I thought about it. I was like, hold on.
But a partridge in the pear tree, 2 turtle doves, 3 French hens, 4 calling, nigga, bird shit. First 4 days, nigga. Then you start doing good stuff. 5 golden rings to pay for the shit that you did with the bird shit. The other 2 days.
Well, I had on for the 12 days of Christmas. That's fucking crazy.
I guess I'm
man. Rap genius.
Hey man, Jizzle, do the science for us, man. Break it down, man. Give us the analytics, the annotations, you feel me, and all that.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
Listen, man, we're writing on the board. Like, listen, man, when you circle this right here, you'll say, look, a partridge, bitch, let me sing it.
Gresh, Westside Gun just announced the Heels Have Eyes 4 for Center Stage out in Atlanta, Georgia. Are you going to be visiting this event?
That is the 12th.
It is the 12th. It is going to be on December the 12th. It is definitely going down. The Heels Have Eyes 4. They announced a couple of matches like what's them dudes? Violence for man, I can't remember. Anyway, Violence by Design or something like that. No, that's TNA. That's not even them niggas. Anyways, it's the Hardys and the Infantry in a 4th rope tag match. So they got some shit that they got going on. You feel me? I think if I'm not mistaken, Tier James and see, I was prepared for this, but then I wasn't prepared for this because honestly, I didn't think I was gonna be talking about the card for real. Hey, Josh, Kevin Blackwood. Check me out though. Josh Alexander, Kevin Blackwood, Mustafa Ali.
Ooh.
Triple threat. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I see it right now. I just went on here. You got Moose, Santana, Marsha Slamovich, Tierra James,
Joe Alonzo, and Joe Hendry.
Oh, okay. If I didn't have to work, I would be there. But your boy had to work. And honestly, I didn't even know they had 3 other events before this one.
Right.
Heels Have Eyes 4. I'm like, there was 1 through 3. Damn, that's like me coming into a freaking TV show that was selling sex dolls and it's like 2 seasons in. I'm like, where did this come from?
All right. Yeah.
Nah, for those who's on Twitter, who's on Twitter, basically it was a TV show that it caught me off guard. So I was like, this made me reference that. I'm like,
that's the part of right there. Like, yeah, man, you know. See, what I was gonna say is like you're walking in on the wire, and then you just like, oh, who was Avon? But you know, like, man, Chris is
yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, let's go with that.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shout out to the children.
Oh, I forgot there's kids watching. My bad.
No, there's not.
There are not kids watching. I promise.
Yeah. If not, I'm sorry.
If they are, oops, my bad.
There are not kids watching.
My bad.
Listen. I promise you, if you're listening to this on your way to work or like on your way to dropping your kids off at school or something like that, I'm so sorry.
My fault.
Yo, what that? Bird shit, Dad? Like, yeah. First 4 days of Christmas, bird shit. Yeah.
Emotional damage.
That's exactly what is going on right now.
But nah, if y'all in Atlanta and y'all want to peep that, yeah, it looks like an interesting card for real. So
yeah,
it's literally in the middle of the week, like on a Thursday. If it wasn't on like a Thursday, I would definitely try to slide through.
Support Black people.
West Side Gun also has an event at Miami Art Basel this weekend with a bunch of Fourth Rope, Blind Tail, all of his merch. And then in addition to that, Lee Moriarty, he also has an art show. Miami Art Week, Art Basel this weekend, where he's going to be showcasing a bunch of his canvas paintings and drawings of professional wrestlers and different shit. Excuse me. Sorry, I've been drinking this Blue Moon.
That orange shit.
Multiples of them. I fuck with Blue Moon, cousin.
This is the only beer I like.
This is not an advertisement. This is not
unless you want to pay us.
Unless you want to pay us. You feel me? Unless you want to pay us.
Nigga, I'll give a fuck Natty Light. Nigga, I'll drink some Natty Lights over here. Nigga, like.
Exactly. I've been drinking this high quality H2O over here. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? The total paycheck hits. You feel me? That's how it is. But yeah. Where were we?
Shout out to Lee Moriarty, man. That's dope as fuck.
Shout out to Lee Moriarty. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Do you guys want to get into like what is this? Drink time. Yeah. Man, you know, like when like coworkers invite you out to drink and like hang out and shit like that.
Yeah.
I say no immediately.
Yeah. Not really.
Because they like to vent. They need a fucking therapist.
That's like only cool like when you like in high school. Like Graham knew I worked at the movie theater. I was just letting niggas walk in for free and shit. And like when you party with a bunch of niggas your age, you know what I mean? And they all went to Rodriguez, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rodriguez, saying what all the you know what I mean?
Never.
Oh, they were nigga. All right, yeah.
You just took me back to when I was working full time at this one spot. And they was like, hey, let's go out for margaritas and stuff. I went. Regretted it ever since, because them niggas kept talking about work, and I'm like, nigga,
that's not cool.
Let's not, like, you're killing my buzz right now. What are we doing?
I thought we was here to bowl. Like, I was like, what are we doing right now? Like, niggas talking about what? You know, I'm about to go smoke, nigga.
Like, I'm off the clock, nigga. Like, what are we doing?
I remember I was like 19. I was like 18, 19. I worked at this buffet for a while. I worked at a hometown buffet. Some of you guys might know it as like Ryan's or some shit like that. And I remember one of the like AM supervisors had invited a couple of the guys like over to his house for like a barbecue. And we was all like kicking it, chopping it up, drinking. You feel me? It was cool. You feel me? I'm talking about. And then like this nigga like brings us all together, and he goes, "Okay, so what I really wanted to talk to you guys about this evening was what the fuck is going on?
You
talking about camaraderie and like everybody trying to pitch in to bring morale up and boost the." I was like, wait a second. I'm never doing this shit again, bro. However, the chicken was really fucking good. It was like, I don't really know like Indian food and shit like that or whatever, but it was like it had like some type of yogurt coating. shit was hella good though. You feel me? Like that.
I think I know what you're talking about because I operated a Indian wedding a couple of years ago, and they served something like that where it's not yogurt, but it tastes like yogurt. I can't.
Like, yeah,
on everything.
not have been yogurt. You feel me? But that's what it looked like to me. You feel me? That's what I guess I could compare it to, like the consistency and shit of it or whatever. You feel me? But that
texture is on point. Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I went up for seconds. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, I'm like, okay, you feel me? That's why when the nigga turned around and was like, yo, so about these reports and numbers and let's go ahead and boost up and get things together. You guys promote from within. That's what we do. And I'm like, nah. It's not for me.
I flat out told the supervisor, I said, hey, I am 3 drinks in. I am not thinking about nothing.
Nigga, I was gonna beat up the GM at the movies before I left, nigga. Like, by the time I left, I was like, bro, I know why you try to have these meetings. I know why you try to talk to me, but I think you need to get away from me before I do something to you. For real.
Yeah, I think it was butter chicken. I think that's what it was.
What it is? I don't know. I guess so. You feel me? I keep seeing the Bollywood boys with this butter chicken pizza that I feel like I need to try.
Yo, they need to send it to us. Send us some.
I'm like, where do I get this?
Do we have to go to Canada and get it?
No, you gotta go somewhere fancy. Like, you know, we live by San Francisco. Let's say we didn't get washed away by the tsunami.
Well, yeah, there was a tsunami. There was a Bronson Reed that was supposed to come through and like kill us all.
Brother lost his legs and started terrorizing the West Coast.
Yeah, well, what's wrong with you, man? Drink or never.
So I guess that's a part of our injury report. Bronson Reed apparently suffered I believe it's like a right ankle injury. At first it was believed that it was both ankles, but it looks like it's just one. We are awaiting official reporting as far as like MRI and like test results and shit like that on his injury. In addition to that, Juice Robinson has a broken leg. That nigga's at the Continental Classic. He has been replaced in the Continental Classic tournament. Excuse me. Broken leg or foot. But he has been replaced by Commander.
Oh, flippy time.
It's gonna take his place. Yeah. So
do those points carry over? If like, that's what I want to know.
So yeah. So C2, first time we've had an alternate. Commander steps in to take Juice Robinson's place, and yes, indeed, those points carry over. As I'll show you here on graphic bracket for the Gold League and the Continental Classic. Commander sits at 0 points, and he has now taken the loss of Juice Robinson, who did indeed wrestle against Will Ospreay on Collision last week to a loss and an apparent injury that followed that brought us to this point. So here we are with that.
Imagine coming into a tournament and you're already a loser. Like, goddamn, I just got here.
Just got back from an injury, mind you. Like,
that's what I'm saying, man. Felt bad for Cuz, man.
Dog can catch a break. You know,
he just got back, man. But you know,
the Bang Bang Gang is in shambles.
Speaking of the Bang Bang Gang, what happened to the other two? I ain't seen. Well,
I believe one of them is hurt right now. I believe
okay.
It's hurt.
I don't want to go without the other, so
I think it's Austin.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was about to say, if you would have said Collision or Rampage, I'm like, that explains it. I don't watch it.
Does that explain it? You know what? I got a question for CJ. When was the last time you saw Thunder Rosa wrestle?
Oh man, it was on. I know she was on. Like she was fighting the little mystery lady that turned out to be. Was it Penelope Ford? Like, I remember, but I seen that in the clip. Like, and that shit was on like Rampage, I think.
You talking about Harley Cameron? She was
damn, that's her name.
She was Harley Graham.
Yeah, Harley. Man. She definitely was. You let her take your gimmick, bro. You were in on it. You knew who it was.
Hologram is also injured right now. He has like an ankle injury, which is why we haven't seen him on AEW TV as of late. But yeah, the reason why
it's a good thing you're sitting down. You ain't got to be on your foot. Yeah.
Work, you know what I mean? I see that.
Yeah, man. You feel me? I'm talking about collect my paycheck from home, just like Ricky Starks. You know, I'm talking about. But the reason why I asked you about Thunder Rosa was because Thunder Rosa is tired of people asking her if she's still in AEW because people apparently don't watch Rampage or Collision. Yeah.
What else are you doing with it? Let her fight Mercedes, man. Like, how has she fought Mercedes yet? What are we doing, Tony Khan? See, this is the same man that let Jalen Ramsey go, yo.
Hey, I don't know what to say. Mercedes is set to face off against Anna Jay on Day Bash episode of Dynamite in 2 weeks from Washington D.C. So that's her next wave. That's what they're doing with her. It looks like Julia Hart has officially made her I guess her target known is going to be Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter's like, bitch, I'm not playing with you.
You're gonna die, but welcome back.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen is we're going to see Julia Hart next week on Dynamite cost Jamie Hayter the Women's International Cup qualifying match. So I think she's going to stop her from being able to go to Wrestle Dynasty, and then we're going to get that feud to go ahead and kick off for real. So that's what we're looking at in that regard. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I think I might need to go back to the Gold League here on the Continental Classic because last night on Dynamite, we saw Claudio defeat Brody King in the main event, and he now leads the Gold League 6 points. As you know, each victory, each match is worth 6 points unless it ends in a draw, and then in that case, each competitor will walk away with 1 point each. But we've got Claudio currently leading the field for the Gold League, and in regards of the Blue League, we've got Kyle Fletcher who rolled up Shelton Benjamin and held on the ropes to get a victory, and he now leads the Blue League with 6 points. Okada and Daniel Garcia with 1 point each because they went to a draw, wrestled to a non-finish on Collision this past Saturday. So that's what we're looking at this point. Shelton Benjamin and the Hurt Syndicate were not happy with his performance against Kyle Fletcher. MVP once again asked Kyle, why were you playing with him? Like he asked, damn, who was it? He was like, you out there playing with your food, man. Why you out there playing with your food?
He said, what do we do? He's like, Shelton, what do we do? Like he was yelling at him like a disappointed father. And he said, you know what? I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Well, you ever played Pop Warner football or like just like basketball or whatever? Like you see a kid, like he's the best kid on the field. You know what I mean? He still get yelled at. Like, nigga, you should have had 30. These niggas is weak. Hey, CJ, good job. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Good game, man. Good game, man. You only had 30 niggas. You should have 50 on these niggas. I'm like, damn, bro.
And then Bobby said, he whispered to him, I had to literally slow it down. He's like, you gotta get mad, man. Like he said it so calmly, and then walked away, and then the assistant bumped at the shelf, and then he just got his ass whooped. I'm like, God damn, what did the assistant do?
Ain't beating up Bobby, nigga.
Then the security came in, and then they tried to pull. Like, what happened?
Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
I'm like bonding over ass whooping. Well, you guys ain't getting hurt.
That's what we do. We hurt people. I'm like, okay, bro.
Speaking of hurting people, and you know that whole conversation that they had with Shelton Benjamin, but Swerve doesn't appear to be done with Bobby Lashley. In fact, one Max Caster who has been, I guess, kind of enamored with the idea of possibly joining forces with the Hurt Syndicate. He had a one-on-one match with Swerve, and Swerve beat this nigga ass like 3 minutes. He didn't really get a lot of offense, for real. He kept clotheslining this nigga, knocking him in and outside of the ring. Hit him with 3 house calls. And pinned him. Oh, and then after he was getting ready to leave, he decided, nah, that's not enough. He gave him a swerve stomp from the top and was like, yeah, just go ahead and put the cherry on top, you know, on that. I don't know what's going on with this whole thing with the Acclaimed. Looks like there is a split that's imminent. What do you guys think about, first of all, before anything else, what do you guys think about this whole thing that's going on with the Acclaimed right now? Do you think this is going to lead to Max Caster actually joining the Hurt Syndicate, or how do you think this is going to pan out? Gresh, I'll start with you.
I feel like they're making it too obvious that Max wants to join, and it will be an interesting swerve, if pun intended, if they went the other route and have Anthony Bowens join as a kind of like a gotcha. But nah, I just feel like Max is just all smoke and mirrors. I don't see them putting him with them.
Why would you want him?
Yeah, it's like,
why
bro,
would you want him right now? Like, I would go to Anthony Bowens too. Like, I'm going to the nigga that ain't been losing. Like, what's going on, blood? Like, yo, what's up with your ass?
Yeah, because you just yelling at Shelton for losing. Why would you pick up a loser?
I'm gonna pick up the nigga that just lost to the nigga that didn't lose.
Yeah,
that's a good point. Oh, my chain, bro. So nigga was in my DM asking about my chain, bro. He was watching the show. He was like, "Hey, bro, where you get that from? You feel me? That's like the dopest like wrestling chain I ever saw. You feel me?
The World Wrestling Federation. The world.
Right. The world is watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a good card for you this evening.
Welcome to Coliseum Video. This should be Mean Gene Oakland. This is Sean Mooney, and I'm here to tell y'all about WrestleFest 6. You been in this stupid ass tape?
They help you with the chain, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if Burr really be doing that no more for real. But it's here. Hey, if you want to buy it, you feel me? Hey, make a nigga an offer. You'll talk about, hey. I'm just kidding. This is all jokes. What? Hey, man, listen, a story about 8 bands, but we'll save that for a Patreon episode. Now, hey, Benjamin, perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Max Caster,
twin.
What about him?
No. Expound.
This man is on the corny nigga Olympics team. First ballot. Like nobody gotta vote you in. They don't got nigga. You the team captain, bro. Like I give you that. You the team captain. Because like I be wanting to give him like the benefit of the doubt, because when they started the Acclaimed, I was like, damn, this nigga's corny. And then when they went on that run, I was like, maybe I was too tough. I was like, yeah, they doing well. And then I got right back to it. I was like, nah, I'm not getting caught up in the hype. And to see some of the shit that's going on now, I was like, bro, get Bowens away from this man, bro. Get him away. Cause like where is this like best wrestler in the world gimmick coming from now? Because I don't remember this being a thing up until like maybe like 3 weeks ago. Has he been calling himself this on like Rampage and Collision and shit?
He trademarked it.
Yeah, he's been calling himself the best wrestler alive for a really long time. You know where it comes from?
Oh.
It derives from Lil Wayne being the best rapper alive.
Nigga, you real corny. Like, oh my God, bro.
Corny nigga Olympics is crazy. No, I ain't gonna lie. That's wild.
Bro.
Hey, bro, but you know, like, let him get his shit off, bro. Hey, bro, we listen and we don't judge. Let him do
I
it.
judge.
Oh no, I'm judging.
I judge a nigga. I don't care, bro.
My face won't let me do anything else. I'm judging.
Nah, I hate people. They be like, yo, man, only God can judge me. I'm like, nigga, I would judge you right now. I don't care, bro.
Me and God are the tag team.
I really don't. Yo, man.
What do we think about? What do we think about what's going on with John Moxley and the Death Riders and that whole thing? By the way, shout out to Tasha. You feel me in the live? You feel me? We definitely appreciate you. She says on my Spotify raps list, y'all were in my top 5. We greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support. You've always been so supportive, and we're so thankful for you just giving us your time and giving us your ear. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Where do we stand?
What? Shout out to Noah, bruh.
I think that's
name
Instagram. That's his Instagram.
This is
Best Wrestler Alive.
Best Wrestler Alive as your tag, as your username. Like, brother, what's that?
Brother, what's that? The same guy. He said, Do I punch you and your wife in the face? Or do I knock you out? Like, how we gonna do this?
I'm saying shout out to Andy. He said Graham putting Lil Wayne and Max Caster in the same sentence is diabolical. I'm saying that's where it comes from. You know how Lil Wayne.
That's where it derives from. Yeah.
He a fan.
The origin point. There you go.
He wasn't the best rapper alive when he first made that claim. Just like T.I. wasn't the king of the South when he first made that claim. I think that was a motivational tactic for these gentlemen to get themselves to that point. And I feel like they took a road to prove it once they kind of stuck their flag in the sand for a period of time. They were that. Max Caster, I don't know if best wrestler alive is in your future, my brother, but it is entertaining to me.
It's not in his present.
To me, it's not in his present. It is what it is, man. Hey, you know what though? You know what's in our future? You know what is in our future? Bandito seems to be on his to AEW. There is a $100,000 reward out for the most wanted Bandito, who was out for what was it? I think he had a hand injury, a wrist injury. He had like 2 surgeries on it.
Was he the one that got injured in TNA?
No, he got injured damn near like as soon as he came to AEW. He had that ROH title match with Chris Jericho.
Oh, yeah.
Right after that, it was like, where the fuck is Bandito? But I think Bandito would have been somebody dope for the Continental Classic, but I guess we'll just have to wait until next year. I don't know. In my head, I'm slotting him somewhere against Konosuke for the international title. I just kind of see him in that international title picture. I think that'd be dope for him. Somebody who we won't see in the international title picture is Penta, because he is now a free agent as of December the 1st. A lot of people speculate that he's going to be signing with WWE soon. He will not be soon joined by his brother Ray Phoenix, because as reports have been saying, Tony Khan has added injury time to his deal and does not plan to use him. But I believe his deal is expected to expire with AEW sometime in the spring or the summer when it comes to Ray Phoenix. So he might be locked up for a good while. So there's that.
Get out there and play corner, cuz. Need you. I might need you to play quarterback.
You could have put Ray Phoenix. You could have put Ray Phoenix in a Continental Classic. You got Commander in there, cuz.
Like, I mean, they both run the ropes. I mean, only one's the best in the world. So yeah, he owns some petty shit.
I don't watch CMLL, so of course I'm gonna get them mixed up.
Bro, it's not intentional, bro. It's not on purpose.
Shout out Keeks. I should have hit her up to verify.
Yeah. She could have taught you a little something.
Yeah, this is true.
Bro.
My bad.
Coming at the right time.
She could teach me a little something about that shit too. Keep it a bean. I never pretend or come off as if I know anything. I don't know shit.
Nope.
Yeah. I had to stop doing that. I was like, yo, that shit got me in trouble. I was like, yo, nigga. I was like, who is this nigga? I was like, how do you even pronounce this shit? I was like, nah. I was like, I'm cutting this out the show altogether. I was like, I can't pronounce that. Nah, bro, we not even gonna go through the embarrassment. Fuck that.
I don't want to disrespect you or myself.
Exactly. Like, I don't like niggas add me on Twitter. Why you pronounce it that way? It's not using. That's not how you say it. You say it like that. I'm like, bro, you writing it down again for me to read. It's still not gonna make me pronounce it correctly. I'm sorry, bro.
I ain't never seen heteroserio ever in my life.
There you go.
Word.
Yeah, I don't know. Nigga, I know what's supposed to do with that little squiggly line over the vowel. I don't know.
What does that mean?
Shout out to heteroserio. But yeah, man. Hey, so the world title picture as we head to World's End, not only will we be having either Kyle O'Reilly or Adam Cole versus MJF for the AEW Diamond Dynamite ring, we'll also be having the semifinals and the finals of the Continental Classic. And then we might be looking at a 4-way match for the AEW World Title with Moxley, Jay White, Hangman Page,
Christian,
and Orange Cassidy.
Oh.
Or I don't know, there's this element of Christian Cage kind of floating out there because he keeps popping up in the shadows with his little bent up, broken up little contract that he hasn't signed yet for some reason. But what do you guys make of, this whole the world title picture now that we've implemented these new options for challengers for Moxley and what this looks like right now, Jizzle?
I'm finally glad that there's some sort of direction, even though it's like a little 4-way street. But I think, well, it's not just for the title, for the complete control of AEW. Remember that, Graham? Like, all right, it's for the entire fucking company that Tony Khan doesn't run. All right, it's for that, the whole thing, the entire thing, the whole pie. You know what I'm saying? That's the belt. We still ain't seen the belt. The belt wasn't there again. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no belt, ain't no women's matches. Like, what are we doing, Tony Khan? Like, come on. But you know what I'm saying? When you got when the belt represents the entire company, then I guess so. And I think it's about time that these niggas, I'm tired of these, I love Mox, nigga, but I'm tired of these niggas just running over these niggas, blood. Like, by the time somebody says some shit, nigga, like, hey, man, I was like, all right, man, enough of you niggas. You average, nigga, and you been getting whooped, and you're Yuta. Like, why are we worried about these niggas? Like, it's about damn time. Orange Cassidy had to break into his dark side, you know what I'm saying, let the Venom take over to do something, nigga. But this nigga Hangman walked out there like, nigga, like, this nigga, you Moxley, nigga. Like, I beat you before, nigga. Like, why are you scared of these niggas? I've been too worried about this nigga Swerve, nigga. Well, you been letting this nigga run a buck? Like, all right, but let me go ahead and handle this. He's gonna be the savior. I said that Hangman was the Derrick Rose if he didn't get hurt. He's the real franchise. All right, he's Tyrese Maxey. Somebody got to do it because Hangman because this nigga Orange Cassidy couldn't do it. You putting on the black shirt ain't gonna mean shit. You had your chance and you lost the universe. So I don't want to hear it. Hangman got to want to do it, and then Christian got to take it from Hangman because that's what Christian do. That's all.
Ben?
Yeah, I'm cool with them like having multiple challengers for Moxley, but the one that I take the most seriously is Hangman. Hangman is just shown like, yo, I'll burn all this shit down if I need to, and it's not even necessarily about the title. It's about like, yo, I'm not trying to be disrespected around here. Like, it's more than a title and more for control. He just wants respect. Like, that's been the main like point of his story. Like when he first went after the title, he was like, yo, y'all not gonna keep thinking I'm the nigga from Ring of Honor that they was booing and trying to sit over to NXT. Don't be thinking that's me. And then when he went up against CM Punk, even though it was fucked up, like he was like, yo, like, nigga, I'm trying to have you respect not only me but the company and my friends and shit like that. And now it's same thing. He's like, yo, you running roughshod over everybody. And I'm still like not a good guy, but you're not gonna be disrespecting my place of work, and so I'm cool with that. Like having Christian Cage in the background, running around and doing funny shit. I mean, it's cool. Every storyline needs a little comedic relief.
Gresh, do you think there's more to this story? Do you think there's an opportunity for Moxley to lose the world championship with these extra pieces here now, or do you think that the Death Riders are going to be too much for them to overcome, and maybe there's more layers to this story with Moxley?
I feel like there is more layers to this story. I don't know which direction they could go, because I feel like there is small plot holes in their motivation, because they hate the way this company has become, and yet they limit who they target. Like, I feel like they need to go across the entire board. Like they need to fuck up the Outlanders. They need to fuck up they need to have Marina try to recruit some more women to kind of fuck up the women's division. Like stuff like that. But other than that, like as far as like this in this particular story where they're going, I feel like the direction is Hangman trying to get his redemption back from basically burning down the childhood house of another man. So he's like, I'm on the road to redemption in a way, but I'm still an asshole. So don't get it twisted. So
you got your mind. I think that was the best thing he ever did in his life. I think that he was just like, yeah. Now that's why he's looking at Moxley like, nigga, I just burned a nigga house down. I think I would give a fuck about this company that you're running over, that I helped build, nigga. Like he got the same text message as the niggas that ran away did, nigga. Like, I ain't running away from shit, nigga. Like, he's standing 10 toes, nigga. That's like he's showing that he was like, I'm the elite, nigga. I'm the real elite, nigga. I was the engine, nigga. I run this shit.
Yeah, because you got Okada out here just chilling in the Continental Classic.
Like, I don't give a fuck what Tony Khan is saying. Like, this is my company. I'll go for what.
It's interesting that Tony Khan interjected himself into the issue with the EVPs and the Young Bucks trying to take over the show and run roughshod over the company and kind of, leave everybody where they stand. But Tony Khan in storyline has been back since he dropped Darby off in that pickup truck. I think it was at the Forum this past summer or like early May or whenever that was. But he dropped Darby off at the arena to enact revenge against the Elite and the EVPs or whatever, you feel me? Right before like Blood and Guts or one of them Double or Nothing shits or whatever, right around that time. But yeah, so like he cared then. Of course, I mean, he was physically attacked, but he got involved to be physically attacked. So why does he not step in here and say, hey, I'm not with this shit? You feel me? Y'all just took out Christopher Daniels, who was here as my proxy, but now he's no longer, y'all took him out. So like, why? I'm wondering why there's no Tony Khan involvement. I'm wondering why nobody asks or pushes a line on Renee or nothing. Like, I'm confused.
How's she gonna get involved? That would be funny.
I mean,
She's a real.
She has 8 segments on Dynamite a week where she's
a big joke.
Literally
asking people hella questions and nobody is saying, "Hey, what the fuck is going on with your husband?"
Why have we talked to 8 of us today? And like, yo, what is wrong with him? He tried to kill Daniel Bryan in front, like Bryan Danielson in front of us. Like, like what is going on? After bowing to him, and then watched him almost get killed.
The post show or the media scrum after Full Gear, she did mention that he he has to do what he has to do or whatever in regards to his match with Orange Cassidy. Cujo says Eddie Kingston would press her about it if he wasn't injured. Yeah, shout out to Eddie Kingston. He's not gonna.
Claudio would do. You know what this Claudio would do to Eddie Kingston, right, man? I love you, Eddie, but hey, yo,
Kingston would probably be the perfect person to go up against Mox in this story if he was around, but we don't have Eddie Kingston right now.
They say he's trying to get through rehab, and he's pushing himself, and they don't want him to kind of relapse, so they're trying to get him to take it easy.
Yeah,
he said health insurance is a scam, which it is.
It is.
He right.
You saw what happened in New York.
Let's see. Khalil says, do y'all think the Death Riders lose the trios titles first or the world title?
That world title ain't going nowhere anytime soon. The control of the company, I mean.
It's trios titles, man. Like Wheeler Yuta is a complete goof. Like he went out there and hit Jay White, privileged him with a Busaiku knee, threw him in the ring. Jay White hit Pac with the
Blade
with the Blade Runner. You feel me? Like immediately, I'm like all types of damn near concussed stars and fucking little birds tweeting and shit. You feel me? And he still wins the match. Like it was your fault. You feel me?
What is this nigga good for, blood? Like this is
weak ass knee.
Niggas there for the vibes, nigga.
He's taken on all of basically Bryan Danielson's like emotes. Like he does all of his poses, all of his taunts. He's doing his moves now. Like he's basically taken on like his whole persona. In a sense.
Gotta kill him.
Is the entrance just like Bryan Danielson, like on the side of the ropes where he just he's doing all that shit now. It's basically like Miz when the Miz took the yes kicks.
He ended up getting his ass beat too. Yeah, I mean, how many times have people retired and unretired, man? He got to come back at least beat up Yuta, right?
Yeah,
like Goldberg style,
for sure. Let's see. That's pretty much all I got for AEW.
Yeah. MJF said that like all this is Adam Cole's fault, and he's kind of right.
Yeah.
Yo, for real. He was like, "Yo, man, if you wouldn't have tried to if you wouldn't have got the belt off of me, none of this would have happened." And I was like, "Yo, he honest.
If you were good enough to beat me before when we fought, when I gave it to you when we were the tag champions, when I was like." The only time I was trying, you could even beat me when I was trying to be fair. Like, so you think that you're gonna beat me when I'm not cheating again, nigga? I was way better then. I stopped friendship for you, my G. Like I stopped that shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I stopped that evil shit for you. Like we did the kangaroo kick, and then you turned on me. And I'm like, yo, you think you're more evil than me? Okay, I'm gonna make you beat up both of your best friends just to fight me. For this ring that I just lost to fucking Daniel Garcia that I got back for some reason.
He didn't lose the ring.
He stole it.
Physically, the ring was no longer in his presence, but he has been the holder of this ring. I don't know what the importance or the significance of this ring is anymore.
But possession is 7/10 of the law. All right.
I think the only thing in my head is it costs a lot of money.
There you go.
That's about it.
Let's see. What else you guys want to talk about here? You know what costs a lot of money?
What?
Rant.
The Rock costs a lot of money.
Yes.
For him to make any kind of moves, any kind of appearances, any kind of anything concerning The Rock it's gonna come with a heavy price tag. We got some reports about The Rock. Lots of reports that are coming out about The Rock. Left, right, up, down. I don't know what's going on here. Ben, you had a question about what's going on with The Rock currently.
Yeah, what he did?
Quote unquote. Yeah, so Fightful put out a report that The Rock's appearance at Bad Blood was simply to get him on screen, and they didn't have a major direction or plot point they were furthering. And Fightful also doubled back and they said, but anybody who's reporting that he's 100% not going to be involved in WrestleMania is being, not being truthful about it. So they're just saying it because there were reports like earlier yesterday, like, WWE is pressing forward with plans that are not involving The Rock because basically, like, The Rock is not going to be around. They don't know if he's going to be around for WrestleMania, so they're pressing forward. And with these reports coming in, I wanted to ask you guys, is this something or is it nothing? Like, is The Rock? You think The Rock's going to be there? Or you think just like a slow news week, CJ?
This nigga is the greasiest nigga I've ever seen in my life. First of all, he don't even look like a real human being. But is it something? Is it nothing? I think can it be a little bit of both? Like nothing, because we really don't really care, nigga. Like WrestleMania ain't gonna be here for like another. If The Rock was to show up to Vegas, nigga, like I'm showing up to Vegas, but like there's no like especially when like the plans are gonna be like, oh, Roman versus Solo, or Jacob's gonna fucking do whatever the fuck he wants or whatever. Like there's always a way to the way saying that he's not gonna be involved is just saying that we ain't thought of something yet, because like with this whole bloodline shit still going, that shit ain't gonna stop. Haha, just so you know what I mean? Yeah, here we go. Fast and the Furious 12 is coming. Bloodline edition. Like, you can always insert him because he's fucking family, nigga. Yeah, like Kung Fu Eddie Lee. I saw Moana too. Yeah. And that shit made money, nigga. That shit got wicked out the paint. You think if you can get wicked out the paint, like I thought that Christmas movie was gonna fuck him up, but yeah,
$380 million, I think it's sitting at right now. It's the highest grossing animated movie opening of all time. Gresh, what do you think? Something or nothing?
It's basically something and nothing. It's something with the fact that it's The Rock. That man, he literally said it in interviews. Like, the only people who know what's going on with The Rock is The Rock, Triple H, and Nick Khan. So anybody speculating is literally just speculation. Like, it's not concrete, it's not facts. Now, also, it's like it doesn't matter what's going on. I definitely see The Rock coming to Vegas. Like, it's just it's a given. Now, will it be Rock versus Roman like some people still want? Probably not. That man loves Cody. He wants to work with Cody. Like I've read some of his interviews that he's done since WrestleMania, and the way he talked about Cody and Seth, I'm like, yeah, he want to work with them again. And he literally, and then people was like, oh, why didn't he come out at the end of Survivor Series? He wants Cody. he doesn't want Roman. He doesn't want the bloodline. He wants Cody. So yeah.
Looking real oppy right now, Dwayne.
Dewey.
Dewey. You call that nigga Dewey? Dewey, do you think Dewey is not going to be involved in WrestleMania, my nigga? In Vegas, nigga? Me and Usher gonna pull up, nigga, right out the fire, nigga. You gave me a belt for no reason. I'm a board member. Of course I'm going to be there. In another vest, nigga. No sleeves, nigga. I want to see sleeves in the vicinity when I walked in. It's in my contract.
He's saying defeats the purpose if it isn't Roman. I mean, he literally said before he left, he wants Cody.
Yeah. We're like 4.5 months away. All right.
Yeah.
Like, we have so much time before this is like even a thing for real. So like I understand the I guess the trepidation or like people being a little on like not completely on board with The Rock as like concrete, being involved in WrestleMania. But like we just had this conversation a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Meltzer was saying The Rock wasn't going to be there, and The Rock said, "Don't believe that bullshit."
Mm-hmm.
So
Shut your horse up and make them drums, niggas.
when reports are coming out saying no, he's not going to be there, and WWE has been kind of working on that idea for a while, when he has literally said don't believe that, it kind of gives me a little bit of pause. You know what I'm saying? But this is kind of what they do, right? This is kind of the time for them to throw out like a little bit of doubt, a little bit of, kind of throw people off the scent of things, especially with the whole Netflix thing coming up. And, the road to WrestleMania getting ready to kick off in about a month here. Like, it's not going to be the Royal Rumble. It's going to be January 6th. That's going to, kind of put this thing in motion. Like they're going to treat that like a big event. They're going to try to make a big splash. And I think that's where we kind of see things and the wheels kind of set in motion for a few different programs or a few different people. Kind of like the way things kind of kicked off as far as like the excitement for WrestleMania last year on the day one Raw, when, all of that.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's gonna be something that happens, whether it's with The Rock, whether it's with John Cena, whether it's with Roman Reigns or CM Punk, that's going to kind of set the wheels in motion for this next phase of what's gonna happen leading into WrestleMania. So like I don't take a lot of stock into the reports right now.
But you think Dewey's not gonna be doing bird shit in fucking Las Vegas, nigga? Of course I am. The Rock at WrestleMania 32 showed up just to beat Eric Wong, just to beat Redbeard in a match, the quickest match in WrestleMania history, just to get that record. And we didn't know that was gonna happen. It's so easy to insert him. If I want to be in this match, I'm good. If I want to be in something, I'm gonna be in something.
Why is he so greasy?
Dog, you see that? This shiny, nigga. Just fucking just glassy. Like he look glassy eyed, nigga. Like a glassy eyed shade, nigga. Like you been drinking a little bit, but not too much.
To close out this part, I think it's more so of them having like a contingency plan, like throwing multiple ideas out. Like, well, what if something happens and he's not available? We can have this story to go with. I think it's just that. And someone probably was like, oh, well, they don't have any directions. Like, if you have a guy like The Rock whose schedule is busy all the time and is always doing shit, you gotta have a contingency plan, because The Rock is like that girl. Like you have plans with her, and you get that text like right after you got ready, you're gonna hate me. That's The Rock. That's The Rock.
Please don't be mad.
Don't be mad.
I just got out the shower, nigga. Like what the fuck?
That's it. So I just think it's just them having backup plans for him, basically.
I hate when they say don't be mad. Like, yes, I will be mad.
and that's when you got to call Don't Call Me, aka Terry Blair.
That's what they start with too. Don't be mad. Like
I'm gonna be mad now.
Too late.
It's too late now, nigga.
Too late.
What? What?
What do you want? Oh,
I gotta watch my little brother. Like, bitch, you was the ride. Like, oh, man.
Don't be mad, but it proceeds to make you mad. Like, nigga, stop. Just
WWE on Netflix. Nick Khan has reported, and well, I guess not reported, but Nick Khan states that they're not going to be changing the rating for Netflix or anything like that. The WWE program will remain family friendly, advertiser friendly. We won't be going, what did he say, R-rated or X-rated if you're my age. That's a quote.
Mm.
That's a quote.
They won't really doing no X-rated shit on TV. Nigga. What are you talking about?
Bro, what you talking about?
That sound real Bill Wattish, nigga. Real Tully, real Bill Watt, real, you know what I'm saying?
So yeah.
No, his PG might be different though, nigga. Like, listen, nobody ain't dying over here that we straight. You know what I'm saying? We call it PG on Netflix, you know what I'm saying? They be fucking on here. So so we straight.
Yo, thanks. But I think this is just like a lot of people were like, see what happens. Y'all complained about Carlito making that joke a few weeks ago, and now they weren't. This was never in the plans. If you thought they were gonna be getting out there and dropping F-bombs and doing crazy shit every week, like, bro, you were sadly mistaken. This was always the plan. Now are they gonna get gritty when they have to?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's been what they've been doing during the Triple H era. It's been like, yo, we got to get gritty when storyline calls for it. We'll get gritty when the storyline calls for it. Other than that, what do you get out of them saying shit like that and doing shit like that every week? Like, how does that move the story forward? I know y'all like, well, they do it over there and they used to do it and blah 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 blah. I'm like, that shit didn't make the storyline when they were doing that shit in the Attitude Era. It was fun, but it didn't add anything.
And niggas wasn't dropping no F-bombs and fucking the Attitude Era like that. Like the word, nigga. Like you get a shit occasionally, and they still bleep it out.
They were just showing the tit. That's Ted
more
Turner
on
said.
Instagram right now, but half these girls got OnlyFans. Like that shit is like his PG is gonna be this PG. Like as long as niggas ain't no nipple, you know what I'm saying? To be straight.
I don't think we're
gonna have. I'm pretty sure that's probably just gonna stop them. The only thing you probably won't hear bleeping is Netflix. Netflix probably won't bleep the holy shit chance. That's pretty much it. Like Cujo said, like that's it.
Yeah, they let them bleed a little bit. They want the Penguin storyline. They want this shit to be fucking Silence of the Lambs, nigga. Like, or fucking like Gone with the Wind, nigga. Like, come on, bud. Like, you don't need F-bombs to do shit. You already complained about they talk too much in WWE anyway. So fucking enjoy the wrestling. We're gonna let them niggas bleed because they let niggas bleed in PG all the time. We'll be fine.
Yo.
And honestly,
Andre was like 100% right on this. Like, yo, kids make up the biggest part of that audience. Like, bro, like they're not gonna take their kids to the shows and let their kids watch it and everything like that if they're doing over the top stuff, and they know that. Like, if you look at the makeup of their audience and AEW's audience, some of these other audiences, you can kind of tell who drives the dollar forward, which is why they pander more towards an older audience in AEW, because they know, like, yo, like, we're selling action figures, but we're selling them mostly to these grown people, and we're selling shirts and stuff like that, and we're gearing the show towards them because they have a more mature taste in like content or whatever. So they're not going to say that. They're not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dollar precedes all.
Always. Every guy by a price, especially y'all niggas. So buy these shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Becky Lynch was present at the Netflix headquarters. I believe there was a WWE like event that they had there on Monday. Cody Rhodes was there, CM Punk, Rey Mysterio, Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Seth Rollins. But Becky Lynch was also there. She's not currently under a WWE contract. But
Netflix called her? Ooh.
Netflix calls, the man comes around.
Hey, listen. We know who drives the needle over here. Like, I know I'll be talking that Charlotte shit, but Becky! Oh, the man. You know you missed the man.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what she does when she comes back. But Becky Lynch, Netflix, looks like she's going to be whatever the new deal with WWE is going to be done by then. Speaking of new deals, Gunther is working on a new deal with the WWE. They're trying to lock him down for another 3 to 5 years.
Supermax.
Yeah, I guess you can expect to see the ring general get a little bit more serious once he puts ink to paper on this new deal.
I think about to turn into Jordan Poole, nigga. He about to be trying to do 450s and shit.
Put a couple more in my bank account. You feel me? I'll regain my confidence too. You feel me?
No, nigga, you need. No, I remember somebody was like, "Yo, I've been in this business for 30 years. This is one of the most professional men I've ever worked with. They get that nigga the super bag, nigga. I need the Tyrese Maxey deal, nigga. Like I need 5 years, 38, nigga.
Yeah.
All my accommodation taken care of.
All right, you know who needs 5 years, 38? You feel me? Whole max, everything. Give him the whole. Just throw the whole bag for real.
Jaida Parker.
Yeah, Jaida Parker. Yeah.
Jaida Parker. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where she's gotten this whole. I don't know. She's got this gravitas. She's got this bravado about her. She's got this presence, this aura. She gets it. Did she say nigga on TV this week?
Definitely said.
I was going there.
Nigga,
I was
and
going.
she caught herself. Like I think she caught herself. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's like when you trying to get like a fair catch. You're like, oh. She's like, Brady, Nick, dude.
You heard me.
You heard what I said.
Ew.
Like she are like it's like it's like that little kid who you give permission to cuss once and then they get all the. She knew she was going to say shit before she went out there, so I think she got a little to the moment.
It's like when your mama get tired of reports and she'd be like, you go tell that teacher I told you to tell her to stop sending me these damn report cards, and you go be like, my mama says stop sending these motherfucking report cards, you stupid ass bitch.
Like, yo, they were like, yo, man, you tell your daddy I said, give me this fucking money. My mom said, give me this motherfucking money, you piece of human shit, you motherfucker, you. Like, she knew she got a shit. Like she already knew she had a shit in the tuck. So she was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this shit off, you know what I'm saying? Because she just cost me this match, you know what I mean? And like I remember like no, she has it like it reminds me of that. I remember when I seen Bianca in NXT and I just knew it. And I said, oh yeah, that's all I needed to see. That's all I needed to see. And she's been had it when she was in them group with them other niggas. Like I don't even know what the other niggas' names is. They probably lost in that little fucking battle royal they had earlier.
They did.
Early. You know what I'm saying? We got braids and shit, nigga. Like we niggas don't even remember you niggas, blood.
Braids like and black contacts, like one eye's like literally like all black.
This nigga doing a dual eye, nigga. Like, come on, blood. What is wrong with you, man? Like, she was always the one that like she took to that shit so quick, and she was just a member of Chase U with Lola. Those Chase U niggas, like both of them niggas was in the GDs before the CUs before they got into the before they started fighting each other. Like that shit is like she just grabbed like her and Lola Vice, nigga. Like
that's it. You're gonna do too much. You feel
I'm
me?
sorry.
Like,
I'm sorry. I'm getting a little too excited.
All the way. So with
she didn't say nigga, but she said shit though.
Cool.
So the apparently they tried to like they was like, oh yeah, y'all making too much out of it. The ref's name was Nate, and she said Nate. I said no, she said nigga. Like I don't care. His name might be Nate, but she said nigga. Like
internally, she said nigga.
I don't think
externally too, but internally, put it this way: the way she said it, somebody got called a nigga at least twice.
Yeah.
Nate, nigga, Nate.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to put too much sauce on it. I don't think she said it. I think she almost said it. I think she got it back. I think she was like, I don't know. It wasn't clear enough for me to just throw that indictment on her because I don't want her to get punished for it. Okay.
Nah, it's just jokes over here.
Book was like, oh, it wasn't just me.
Jokes lost a black woman her job in the writer's room years ago.
That was her jokes, though. She was the one telling the jokes.
I'm just saying, you feel me? When niggas got wind and got a hold of it, it just, you feel me? Shit happened.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, sometimes you just feeling the fury, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, yeah, I get to say shit on TV on the CW. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga on TV too, cool. You feel me? Whoa.
Yeah. Like, whoa. Michelle was probably like, yo, that was good. Like you caught yourself there a little bit.
But it was good TV. I'll say that much. It was good TV.
Yeah.
Turned up, and she's very entertaining. But let's get into our deadline predictions. NXT Deadline is this upcoming weekend. It is this Saturday, right? Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, Saturday. This upcoming Saturday. Make sure you stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. Come fuck with us after Deadline. It'll be Gresh, Jizzle, Cujo. They'll be doing a post show.
Are y'all ready for that shit, nigga?
Yes,
Guess who's A Mike that night, nigga? Me, A+ Mike.
Oh gosh.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be Jizzle led, so
yeah. Deadline, you know what I'm saying? When the I is a 1 and I'm the 1 that night, nigga. So come here, watch Deadline.
I'm not gonna lie, these things make me nervous. Let's go ahead and get in our picks for this Deadline show, and we're gonna start with Lola Vice and Jaida Parker. This is apparently going to be an NXT Underground match. This is kind of like a blood feud, a grudge match. Jizzle, since you're A Mike, who's your pick?
God, man, I didn't want 50-50 booking just because I want to see them fighting again. And Lola Vice really shouldn't lose this match because I'm like the real like MMA like fighter, like for real. I got like 1 matches and shit. So she should win, but I'm still picking Jaida Parker, nigga. I'm picking Jaida Parker by knockout with loaded gloves. Yeah. Jaida Parker, knockout. We're gonna end this, get it right to the title. Let's go.
Crash, who you got?
Oh, I picked Jaida Parker because I feel like they need to ride that momentum and really go full throttle. Like Lola should be all right if she takes this loss.
I agree with that. I'm gonna go Jaida Parker as well. But damn, what are the rules for the underground matches? Knockout or submission?
Submission, yeah.
She ain't got no submission.
TKO probably. They probably do TKO or whatever.
Yeah, if Jaida wins, yeah, she'll definitely knock her out again.
Tony's right, you know what I'm saying? It's just, but you want to talk about a 7.0 earthquake, nigga. 4 p.m. Pacific time, nigga.
Then who you got?
Look, give me Lola Vice. I feel like she's better. She's better equipped for this match. I feel like Jaida, like, kind of like, she kind of getting a little over her head asking for this match. So I feel like this is Lola Vice's domain.
True.
I agree with you. I'm going Lola Vice. I'm changing my mind. And
this is where you're supposed to do it. You know what I'm saying? Right here, while we're talking about it.
You gotta stop explaining my shit. God.
By knockout or TKO. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but it's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be like a quick,
whatever she feels like.
But Jaida ain't gonna tap out though. She's not gonna tap out, but she's gonna lose because you gotta lose. You feel me? It's like the you feel me, the setback before the set up. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about?
It's about the grit.
Let's go ahead and get into the next match here. The NXT Tag Team titles are on the line when the No Quarter Catch Crew, Tavion Heights, and Miles Bourne take on Axiom and Nathan Frazier.
The non-blackest nigga of all time got the blackest name of all time, but that's hilarious. That's why they're not going to win. I'm picking Fraxium.
Yeah, I go with Fraxium by pinfall.
Definitely Fraxium, even though they're going to probably still tease the breakup.
I'm going to say we get new tag team champions. Tavion and Miles Bourne. Pinfall.
Tavion.
Tavion Heights.
Tavion.
There's only one Tavion I trust is my little brother, nigga. That nigga, you can't trust a nigga with a curly fro, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
last person you got to trust like that is Corbin Blue.
Corbin Blue as well. I don't know.
He could even hit a free throw.
All right. Cool. The Iron Survivor Classic. We've got Nathan Frazier, who's wrestling twice tonight, by the way. This is why I think these niggas are going to lose, because you can be focused too much on this shit. Nathan Frazier, Javon Evans, Wes Lee, Ethan Page, and Eddie Thorpe. Who's going to win this match? And Ben, I'm going to start with you, because is Eddie Thorpe even going to make it to this match?
Nigga, I'm tired of them trying to push Eddie Thorpe on us, man. Like, I don't get it with this nigga. I'm like, bro, I don't know much about you, but I know enough to know I don't like you. I'm not a fan. He might be a great guy. I'm just not into it. But I give it to Wes Lee, and I don't like how they have that old ass render of him on there, because his hair does not look like that anymore.
Oh my god, man! It's funny, my nigga, but like that's all the time that you've been my nigga. But that is the moment that I was like, "This is my nigga right here." Why are you on my TV, nigga? I keep seeing Eddie Thorpe. I'm like, who, nigga? Like, you're not winning anything, bro. I'm gonna pick Javon Evans because he talked to X-Pac, and usually I'm saying the X-Pac bro usually means something good sometimes. So it has to be something good. I got Javon Evans by 730 splash, inverted leg drop on Eddie Thorpe.
Man, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Wes Lee. Yeah, Wes Lee's gonna win. And I don't know how this match works. I don't watch NXT.
You basically
go in the penalty box but it's like whoever has the most pinfalls at the end of the 25 minutes. Is that?
Yeah. It's basically Championship Scramble meets King of the Mountain from TNA.
Yeah, that's the best way to
figure out how I was gonna say who's gonna like pinfall, like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But Wesley is gonna end up with the most pins. There we go.
You're the nigga who got the new haircut.
Yeah, for sure. So that's you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But next up, the women's Iron Survivor match. We've got Ren Sinclair, Julia, Delta, Stephanie Vaquer, and I don't know this other girl's name.
Soruka?
Oh. That looks different.
I thought that was Petrovic, nigga.
Another.
But yeah, so her hair is straight in that. So that's why I'm like, I was for sure finna say Carmen Petrovic. I'm like, damn, she got swapped out. What? Did I miss something on NXT this week?
Nah, she's still chasing.
She hurt herself when she was trying to fucking do a backflip into her car.
I apologize for clip's sake. The women's Iron Survivor Classic match: Ren Sinclair, Julia, Sol Ruca, Delta, Stephanie Vaquer. Who we got? Yep.
Zaria.
Oh, Zaria. It is Zaria now. Damn it.
I was about to call her Delta too. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
Oh, man. That just shows that you watch Graps. You know what I'm saying? You know real Graps. You know what I'm saying? Real Graps. You talking about we don't watch wrestling, nigga. Talking about we don't watch wrestling. We just happen to miss this part. You know what I'm saying? We get the names wrong sometimes. I called Brian Danielson Daniel Bryan earlier. Doesn't mean I don't like wrestling. So shut up.
If I get any of these right. So yeah. I'm gonna go with it's Roxanne Perez still, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Stephanie.
Oh, you motherfucker.
I'm gonna go with Stephanie. Stephanie wins this.
Yo, that's exactly who I'm picking too. Like, cause the easy thing would be to pick Julia, but like, why pick Julia when Stephanie right there?
Because I feel like they're just gonna prolong it until like WrestleMania season. Like,
Somebody got to win it for them to fight at WrestleMania season. You know what I mean? So might as well be Stephanie.
I think it's gonna be Stephanie.
Yeah, I'll go with Stephanie because you get Zarya in there, there's no mystery. If she beats Roxanne Perez for the title, it's like, okay, what Roxanne Perez do now? She's not getting that title back off her, but I guess you have more of a believable sense if she could beat Stephanie Valkyria if they need her to hold the title until Stand and Deliver. So yeah, Stephanie's the right answer.
You guys in the chat are fucking hilarious. Cyclops says, "Who do y'all think attacked Thorpe? Did The Rock send his goons? It was definitely or
probably Haku."
Ty says, "I think Obafemi attacked Eddie and will replace him." That might be it. That might be it.
All right, so if that happens, then I reserve the right to change my pick. Let's get that on record and let's get that on live for everybody to see.
I feel like everybody should change their pick. I feel like everybody should change their pick at that point. If you see that,
we all picking that nigga.
As soon as you see that walk, yeah, everybody just
Obafemi comes out. We're changing everybody's pick to Oba.
Everybody's picking Obafemi. You know what I mean? That is
Put an asterisk there. Put an asterisk.
Yeah. Put a question mark and an asterisk right there.
Graham not knowing who Sol Ruka is egregious, but on brand. I'm sorry.
He don't watch. It's okay.
No, man, she doesn't have the same hair. Her hair is straight, and I ain't seen Sol Ruka with straight hair before. I know what you said.
It's so many.
There's so many blondes there. I get it.
Fair-skinned, blonde, straight-haired women there that. The light-skinned mixed black girl straightens her curly hair and stands amongst a crowd. I get confused. All right.
You put Starbucks and you put Dutch Brothers in the cup, you know what I mean, in a Wayne White cup, you ain't gonna know the difference.
It's like 20 blondes on that roster, so they can easily get confused.
This nigga say, yo, nigga started talking about you straighten your curly hair. Take this, nigga.
Put this on. Sister Soul. Your name is Soul, sister. Like, what are we doing?
All right, man. NXT titles on the line. Trick Williams and Ridge Holland. I'm going Trick Williams by pinfall, trick shot. Ridge Holland, I'm not convinced. I don't care if you think you did something with the Big E thing. I don't care if it stands you next to Eric Bischoff. I don't care.
I need this nigga to put the fries in the goddamn bag. I am tired of seeing this nigga Ridge on my TV every single week. Like, bro, I don't hate you. I don't love you. I don't care. Move. Go away. I'll take Lexus King over your ass, and I don't even like Lexus King. Go away.
He was cooking on NXT. He started doing. Seen this shit before. Y'all ain't never seen a Northern Light suplex like this, nigga. Let me do this shit. My Kenny Omega shit over here. But give me Trick Williams. That nigga, like, after he ended Chase U, I'm like, bless you. But also, I don't really care for you. So, see it out. I don't know what to tell you.
Still got to die, big dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, Trick Williams, pinfall. I don't even think it's going to be that long.
Nah, that's 17
minutes. I'm getting these niggas 11 and a half minutes of this nigga just kneeing this nigga. I think that nigga Ridge is going to get off early. Pause. I think he's going to get his shit off early. Pause again. I think he's going to do all his moves and shit. That's what I meant to say. And I think Trick is going to get mad and start beating the shit out of this nigga because you try to kill me. Like, you put me in a neck brace a couple days before, like, I have to beat your ass. And I'm the champ too, nigga. And then you just a regular nigga. Like, you Ridge Holland, blood. Like, you ain't Eddie Thorpe, nigga. But you still Ridge Holland, nigga. So like, I should be beating the shit out of you easy, dog. Like, this is supposed to be a stepping stone to fight Ethan Page maybe again. Like, you could have put Ethan Page in the exact same in this position right here, and it probably would have been like an extra 4.5 minutes on the match. But the
NXT picture needs help. It needs help. It needs help when we're leaning on Ridge Holland to try to like make.
It's like leaning on True Lot, nigga.
Like dog. Like what's our main event picture? We got Trick Williams. We got Ethan Page. Fucking Javon Williams is like not really in there, but he's like kinda, but he's still
gonna be the Jeff Hardy of that shit. Like,
is he like teaming with Cedric and shit? You feel me? So I'm like, I don't really know like where to place him for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, but
Cedric is that guy that they just rely on. He's not even in the title picture, which is unfortunate, but that's just an observation.
That's just to have.
Obafemi got to be the one to fight Trick, and I think they can have battles. Like that will make Trick either a legitimate champion or give Obafemi the belt so he can just run ramp shot on NXT. She had Eddie Thorpe.
This is something that NXT went through last year, and they kind of go through like this time where they're like, okay, we're buying time until WrestleMania to put on the big rivalry that everybody wants to see, and we're kind of holding off. They did it last year with Trick and Carmelo Hayes. They really just like saved it to like WrestleMania and the Stand and Deliver and all that, and it was kind of uncomfortable for a while because it was like, yo, like can we get there already? Same thing the year before with Braun Breaker. It was like you feel like when you get to a point where you feel like, okay, we're just killing time, it's not fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm more interested in the women's division than the men.
Oh, 100%.
Thank you, HBK, in the parking lot. Stay dangerous. That's NXT's logo.
Stay locked and loaded or die.
Hustle, loyalty, respect. That's what NXT needs right now.
He done grinded like from the bottom to the top. Like
he fought like 5 niggas at once. We like, okay, you got my attention.
He raps his own music. He can be out there spitting bars to the ring. Like, come on, man.
He rapped himself out. Nigga came out with a Tommy gun. Nigga with CM Punk riding on the car behind him.
No other president is as qualified as John Cena right now. But you know what? This nigga got a point, blood. He really do.
He got a talking eagle.
John Cena run the country, man. Hey, dog, listen.
The presidents have ever been in Mortal Kombat.
Shinsuke is the new U.S. champion. He gonna run the country now. You feel me? In a sense, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about? At least for the men's division, he gonna run the country. Let's talk about the women's U.S. and Intercontinental title tournaments that we have. Let's give us like a little update that we have here as far as our brackets in regards to the U.S. Championship, which is going to be decided in Saturday night's main event. This past Friday on SmackDown, Michin advanced to the semifinals when she defeated Piper Niven and Lash Legend from NXT on this in the tournament. And then of course this upcoming week, the next match that we have in the first round is Naomi, Tiffany Stratton, and Elektra Lopez. And we'll find out who will move forward on that end of the field. Are we still feeling our picks for who we think is going to basically end up in the finals and end up winning this whole thing? What do you think? What do you think, Jizzle? You still going with who is it that you picked?
I said Charlotte until they brought the Intercontinental title one around. I was like, yo, that's Charlotte. But with out of these 4,
okay.
Now,
please focus.
No, I'm just saying. No, that's what I said as soon as they announced it. It was Charlotte.
But we have brackets.
Yeah, I'm picking Naomi still. I think Naomi. This is for Naomi to win. I think Naomi should win this, and I like with them with the other 3. Like this is a really good bracket, like a really good Final 4 if Naomi wins and picks up the win. So If he does, I'm picking Naomi.
I agree with that. Got to be Naomi. Gresh, how you feeling about your pick?
Yeah, I believe I said if they need somebody with experience, give it to Bailey. Like I still feel like if they go that route, let Bailey be the inaugural champion, then whoever they want to build that division around can take it off of Bailey. I'm not saying give her a long, lengthy reign. She can lose it at the next Saturday next main event if they want to go that route, because I think the next one's on the 25th. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. My pick is definitely Bailey for sure. Still, so I still feel good.
Ben,
100%. Like I don't think they're gonna. I'm not deviating from the path. We focused.
We locked in.
So the women's intercontinental title tournament started this week, and we got our brackets here. I have the wrong image up because Dakota Kai advanced to the semifinals. She defeated Shayna Baszler and Katana Chance. Then we've got Zoe Stark facing off against Raquel Rodriguez and Kaden Carter. We'll have Lyra, Valkyria, Zelina Vega, and Ivy Nile in a triple threat. And then finally, Alba Fire, Kairi Sane, and Natalia. Knowing what we know about the Intercontinental title bracket and this tournament now, with Dakota Kai advancing to the semifinals and the rest of the field, how do we think this one plays out? You first. You went first last time. Gresh, you.
Oh, you talking about you want me to go first? Like I said a couple days ago, I see they like as much as a lot of people ain't really rocking with her. With Dakota advancing, I definitely see Raquel advancing to kind of run that back because they got history in NXT. And then on the other side, Natalia is definitely going to go through. I would love for Kairi or Alba to go through, but like I said, these type of championships needs that established ring general or vet to kind of round out the tournament to go forward. And as far as the wild card, I say I wouldn't be surprised if Lyra or Ivy or maybe even Zelina go forward, but I definitely see Raquel going pretty far because of her association with Liv.
Yo, I'm saying, man, they got the perfect opportunity to do the fucking Diesel Shawn Michaels thing with her and Raquel. Well, I got this belt, you got this belt, we run this shit. Like I think they can do that shit. Like I love the fucking idea of Dakota and fucking Kairi being in the finals going for this belt. Like I would rather see that than anything else. You know what I mean? Like I would rather see that than anything else because that should be like ooh.
Oh,
but
think about that. They are on opposite sides of the bracket, and it could end up being Dakota and Kairi in the finals.
And then it will make sense but I think Ben, I'm with you, man. Bird Lady agenda start right now, baby. This is built for her.
There you go.
This is built for her
Bird
to
Lady
win.
agenda.
Time. It's time. All right. This is built for the work. Like she's supposed to be the workhorse. You know what I'm saying? This is the workhorse championship, and her and Dakota, like her and Dakota, will be a great ass finals too.
I want that, but I know that's not gonna happen. I think like I gotta be realistic. I gotta be realistic. I don't think they're gonna put the title on Lyra in the beginning. I think she probably maybe like third champ, second champ. I think like at this moment you need to do something with Dakota Kai. I think putting the belt on Dakota Kai after that she proved like she could do like have a decent run like when they were in NXT. Like there were a couple times when she challenged for the belt where she should have won. I mean, like where she went up against Raquel and that reign, it was like ass. And I was like, yo, somebody need to take the belt off. And they was like, nah, 3 more months, nigga. So I'd really like to see Dakota Kai get her shine right here. I'd love to see Lyra Valkyria get the belt too, but I'm gonna be realistic. I think she has a good showing in the tournament, but I don't think she wins it. I think Dakota Kai gets to the finals though, and we'll see where it goes from there.
This belt is going to the coldest, man. Don't y'all get it fucked up, P. This is going to the coldest. You know what's crazy is I'm fucking with you, Grash. The nigga's saucy for that. Dog. You know, Dakota and Lyra have both had
so Seth Rollins, but they keep putting belts on him.
What?
It was like she's injury prone, says G Nation. Who else is injury prone? CM Punk. I guess what you're about to do with him, nigga. Whatever he wants.
Got you. Yeah, I'm going with Dakota Kai's. She's winning this tournament.
Definitely.
Now, if Tegan Knox was in this tournament, I could see you saying. I could understand.
Now I'm like, ho.
Tegan injury prone Knox. That's government name. That's a brand name.
Yeah. Yo, Dakota's had the best heel turn of that year when she kicked Tegan Knox's injury prone ass. She was running around like Stone Cold with 2 knee braces. Nigga. I love Tegan, but come on, man. Don't say about injury prone when it was like one fucking injury that kept you out for a year. Where Rhea's running around with a mask right now. Like, listen, man, y'all niggas need to sit your asses down and watch the wrestling and shut the hell up. Because Dakotas might win this shit.
Hey man, don't get on your Dustin Rhodes soapbox and just enjoy watching the show.
I love AEW.
Don't call me 7 again, all right? The only 7 you need to call me is Michael Vick after he got out of jail.
You know what? All you people out there having sympathy for Dustin Rhodes and all of a sudden liking this nigga again, I'm still not fucking with this nigga, bro. This nigga. I'm
still 7.
I'm still not over this nigga not liking homeless people, bro. Like,
crazy.
I'm not. This nigga said homeless people need to do better, bro. Who cares if I shoot you? What are you doing on my streets?
That shit was crazy.
You're an eyesore. Go get a job.
Oh, so that's where Gunther got that inspiration from.
Bro, this is the same nigga that was walking out with a gag ball in his mouth with his face painted pink, nigga, by Luna. Who are you to tell? What if somebody said that shit to him? A homeless nigga was like, yo, weren't you on like the In Your House Degeneration Next with a gag ball in your mouth reading the Green Eggs and Ham, nigga? I remember that. You were reading Green Eggs and Ham. Remember that? You're no better than me, bro. You just have a famous dad. You were the first Bronny James when you think about it. I mean, if you really want to think about it, Cody's definitely Bryce.
Shit too.
Don't do that. He's the natural.
He's the natural Bronny James. He was Marcus Jordan. He was Sharif O'Neal.
Shut the fuck.
He's all the niggas, dog. Like, only a couple of them niggas got to do something. You know what I mean? He ain't Kai and Anthony. You know what I mean? That's the Samoan niggas. You know what I mean? He ain't them niggas. You are Bronny James, my nigga. You were the 55th best wrestler when you was coming out, nigga. You are one spot above Jeff Jarrett, nigga.
Whoa. Hold up.
Time.
I ain't gonna disrespect you like that, but you still the natural, all right? But you are 13 spots above Jeff Jarrett.
You just spent the last 2 minutes talking about it like that.
They come through at the end thing like, yo, man, no disrespect. Like, yo, nah, bro. It's total disrespect.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. That was on me.
So what? You the natural, so what? You
Everybody's the natural.
So what? Now you want to be the natural? Now you want to be the natural? All right, man.
Were you the natural when your brother was getting beat up by the bloodline, nigga? You know what I mean?
Transition. I'm trying to transition.
Okay, I'm sorry.
These are quotes that broke my heart this week, man. These are quotes that broke my heart into tiny little unicorn horn pieces, man. I'm telling you. Like, I swear to God, I was raw and I was honest on my Twitter post about a week or so ago when Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods had this argument backstage. It was a lot of things that were being said, a lot of insults being hurled at one another, and I was honest and I said, "Hey, this is I'm tearing up watching this because it's really making me emotional. It's really making me feel something right here, man. Like the New Day, bruh. Like it's right here, bro. My soul, bro. I feel it deep, bro. Like since day one, you feel me? I ain't talking about no Usos day one ish, bro. I'm talking about like since they were supposed to be like preachers, you feel me? They were supposed to be church choir, everything, praise. You know what I'm talking about? All right now. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? All the deacons and all that, you feel me? Just dog, man. But listen, man. This broke my heart, bruh. I didn't know if I could, if I would know a pain as deep as this, bruh. Last week they made me feel. Last week they made me tear. This week they did it again. Why? Why must they do these things? Don't break my heart, my achy, breaky heart. I just don't think you. All right, man. So listen, dog.
What's wrong with you, nigga?
Was that Billy Ray Cyrus?
Yes, nigga.
I thought you were gonna go the Tony Braxton route.
That's what I thought you was gonna say, nigga.
No, it's unbreak my heart, bro. Like that shit.
Right.
Powerful.
This nigga Tyson Beverly could not drive a motorcycle and she's singing about it. But okay.
I'm trying to show Ben that I'm cultured sometimes. All right.
There you go. I like
the most popular country song of all time.
Don't have me bust out
a popular country song.
Bitch, you feel me? In a little jig, you feel me? I'm just trying to make up for the pain that I felt, the pain that we all felt. But let's go ahead and get into this conversation because I want to get it over with.
So we ain't never got to talk about it again. You never want to see the family feud. Like it was, Graham was right. We were waiting for it. Like it was kind of the most obvious thing that was going to happen, but it just didn't happen the way that they thought it was going to happen because it wasn't really them a breakup. It was just exiling a nigga out of the group. You know what I mean? Like they just kind of just like, yo, well, you was running around on college game day, nigga, picking Iowa to win when they lost, nigga. And like you run around with your new girlfriend and shit. Like, they just really sound like some hating ass niggas, blood.
Hey, Ben, can you do me a favor and lay this out for us?
Okay, so Monday Night Raw, 10-year anniversary of the New Day. And they came into the arena separately. Kofi and Xavier Woods came to the arena separately. They get out there, they do a segment, and then they start talking to the audience the way that I've seen parents on movies, TV shows, like, yo, man, look, we want to set you guys down. We want to talk to you guys. It's not your fault. And then Big E's music hits. He comes down, he tells him, hey, we're all supposed to be brothers. Y'all are brothers. Like everything we've gone through together, y'all shouldn't be hurling insults at each other. He says, you know what? I'm going to come back. I'm going to make sure that you guys stick together. I'm going to manage you guys until I'm medically cleared to get back in the ring. And then we could, go full force. And I can't remember whether it was Woods or Kofi who started first, but either way, they were like,
Woods.
Okay. Woods was like, yo, man, look. Where were you at all of this time? And they just start dogpiling on him because when Xavier Woods started cooking, and I thought Kofi was gonna step in and be like, "Yo, why are you talking to him?" But for Kofi to jump in and be like, "Yeah, where have you been?" And Big E was like, "I broke my neck," and he was like, "Well, Stone Cold broke his neck, Edge broke his neck, and they came back." And it was just wild to see them go at him and make that double turn. That make that turn together, I should say. Starting with CJ, what were your initial thoughts? What was your first thoughts about seeing that? Because you were kind of late to the party. Because I know you hit the group chat. You were like, "Yo, what?" I saw the text come through at 1 a.m. I was like, "Yo, he just watched it."
Nigga, because this shit don't come out till 8 out here. I mean, like shit fucking sucks. Like nigga, I was just fucking like I was just expecting a regular ass breakup. Like nigga, like listen, and it was starting out amicable. You know what I'm saying? Because they weren't trying to blame the fans and shit. They was like, listen, we just gonna split up, man, because this shit ain't working. And then here comes this nigga coming out the fucking back, nigga. After you've been doing pre-shows all fucking the last 2 years, nigga. Here comes this nigga. And you trying to tell us how we been acting? You want to manage us now, nigga? You could have managed us the first time you broke your neck, nigga. Like that whole Stone Cold broke his neck type shit was fucking cold, nigga. And like I remember when they first put the group together, when it was like there's no way you can make people boo Kofi Kingston, and they did it. And but this is the first time that I ever looked at Kofi like, yo, nigga, you damn, nigga, that's fucking crazy, nigga. Like even when that nigga was playing fucking Francesca and shit, that shit was hilarious to me, nigga. I just like niggas doing nigga shit and making people mad. Like this shit was hilarious. But like just like you look at him like, yo, but it was just like on some like it was still kind of family shit because he was just like, yo, we'll call you if we need you. Like they didn't really close the door. It was like, nigga, we don't need you to tell us what the fuck's been going on. Like you ain't even been here. So it felt a little more real than other breakups because you know, it was like, oh, I turned on you because they offered me a deal to come in this group. Like, nah, nigga, this felt like some real ass shit. Like, yo, we don't even fuck with you like that. We fired because of you. You supposed to be the one to hold us down. You ain't even been here. You got a new girlfriend and shit. Fuck out of here. So that's what I felt.
Yo, that was crazy. Gresh, initial thoughts.
My initial reaction, like I said, it to take the words of Biggie, it cut me something deep. It cut my soul something deep. But nah, I was more so taken aback with Kofi than Woods because they made it so obvious that Woods was gonna flip. But Kofi to come in and be like, nigga, you broke your neck, you didn't even need surgery. So what you bitching about? You could have been here. So I'm like, and then for him to hop on Twitter the next day, it's like, yeah, it's a new day. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's the thing about Kofi. Like what CJ said, even when they were in the New Day, they were heels, but it wasn't to the point where you were booing them because you were like angry at them. It was like, oh, you know, you're the annoying bad guy. You're making fun of my local sports team. That kind of stuff. Like, nah, this is like real hate that people are feeling towards Kofi and Xavier Woods. Graham, what were your initial thoughts?
You know, I thought when they were doing that whole thing and they were kind of like giving their little somber little approach to how they were gonna kind of like end the whole tag team or whatever and try to, you know, go their own ways. And Big E came out. I thought that they were like initially I thought that they were gonna kind of like mirror that initial interaction that they had when Kofi and Big E were teaming together and Xavier came out in the little Colonel Sanders suit and kind of gave him the rah-rah speech of we got to do this together by any means and like the beginning of the New Day. And like it kind of felt like they were going down that route with like Big E giving his speech and trying to like bring them together. And like I thought that that's what we were getting. I had been asking for this New Day heel turn for the better part of 2024. I even got confirmation around September that this is what was going to happen, that it was going to be a heel turn. I had no idea that it was going to go down like this. And I think what makes it so good is the fact that one, the performances were amazing, but none of us were expecting this. And I think the large majority of us absolutely hate this move. And that's what makes it so good. You know, that's what makes it so good because now I'm anticipating, okay, what's next for the New Day? Because they can't rest on their laurels. We got to see the new phase of what Xavier and what Kofi are going to do. Does the music change? Do the colors change? The attitude is clearly already changed. You know what I mean? So, but I feel like in order for this to be successful, they've got to separate themselves from the pancakes, from the unicorn horns, from the shiny colors, from the bootios, and all of that, and become this new version of the New Day, or whatever it's going to be. But there's that small like part of me that feels like they left the door open by Big E saying until I'm medically cleared, and then Xavier shooting back and shooting that down and saying, let's be honest, you'll never be cleared, right? And it's like, now I want to see that nigga, you feel me, come back and smoke you niggas boots, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm praying to God that these stem cells is what Rey Mysterio is all the rave, what he claiming that they is, you feel me? If we could get Big E back, I want to see whatever the next chapter of this story is, and eventually I want to see the New Day back together. Like, I want to see them back together. But
Bruh,
yeah, I was
because my bad.
That's in closing. I was taken aback, but I thought it was great.
I think it's because like you never seen like a usually when you get like, you know what I mean, like a breakup, a heel turn, it's always a nigga get hit in the chair with a bat. I mean, get hit in the back with a chair, excuse me. Or just like there was no violence involved, nigga. Like it was just like brothers talking to each other, like, yo, like what the fuck are you? Like that shit hit so like I know that's why I know that nigga was mad that made that fucking TikTok video, nigga. Like that shit just hit so hard, like because everybody didn't talk to a cousin like that. Like, yo, what the fuck, nigga? Like, yo, I ain't fucking with you, blood. Like, I love you, but because it was like, yo, we'll call you when we need you. It's basically the yo, I still love you, man, but yo, man, you I don't fuck with you. You a bitch.
Yeah.
Wrestling, you know what I noticed, bro? The wrestling makes me cry sometimes, right? I'm gonna just throw it out there. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Sometimes you feel me, like the story gets to me, I get a little emotional, tears start welling up. I'll be really connected to this shit, right? The times that have hit me the hardest: Kofi Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Last week with Kofi and Woods.
Mm-hmm.
This week, Kofi, Woods, and Big E. I don't know what it is, but them niggas, like, they're great. Storytelling, the connection that the audience, or at least people like me, people like us, you feel me? I feel like it's top tier, bro. Good shit.
Perfect. Like you don't want because everybody was expecting the bloody ending. But like it wasn't a bloody ending. It was just so heart wrenching, nigga. It was just like, fuck, not like that, nigga. Like stomp him out at least. Like, it's just like, yo, you ain't never gonna be medically cleared, and you know that. You got a new girlfriend and start acting different. Like that's some family shit, and that's why it hit so hard, man. Like that shit made me like that shit touched my like. Even when Big E when he won the championship, even though he had the fucking Money in the Bank, nigga, I cried a little bit too, nigga. Like we love to see people that look like us win because they didn't used to let us do that like that. So it's always going to hit a little harder, and it's going to be the loudest because you guys like to watch us the most saying it. So, haha. But yeah, that shit hurts.
For me, I really like the way that they spun the storyline, because going into it, I thought there were only like two possible outcomes. I thought it was going to be Big E coming down and saying like, yo, we're brothers, and like either Xavier Woods or Kofi being like, yo, fuck that, I don't want to be part of this group anymore, and they walk off, or either they get back together. I didn't see them reuniting over the negativity and the hate of this man that they harbored inside of their souls for him. That was a fantastic spin and a new element that they added. That, like, bravo to whoever's the writer for this storyline. They did a great job kind of like coming out of there and like giving you a surprise third option, because like them having like going and being like, yo, man, look, so what, you broke your neck? Like, who cares about that? The fact that they were like, yo, they saw enough that, like, yeah, we could turn them heel, but it might end up being like what the Street Profits, like, people are still gonna like them, they're still gonna cheer, they're still gonna buy the merch, they're still gonna be like cool with it. You had to bring out Big E and have them make him cry on TV, and then like really like get the hate, because that group, like what Graham was saying, it means a lot to Black wrestling fans. Like, to the point, like I said this on the show before, my dad called me when Kofi won the title. My dad was like, yo, they let the Black guy win the title. I was like, yeah. So yeah, it means a lot to us, and to see them like to take it to another level and be like, yo, brought together by positivity, reformed by negativity. I love the shit. And I'm excited to see where it goes. I think, like, yo, if you play this right and Big E is close to a return, you might could do like a WrestleMania match and have them do like a triple threat or something like that. I don't know. But I'm very just like interested where this storyline is going, because of like everything from the writing, from the promos, from like the emotions that you have invested. It's just really good right now. It's just a really good storyline.
I think the best part was just like, we don't want you, like, okay, you don't want us to break up Woods and Kofi, right? All right. Here.
Right. Bet.
Cool.
I would love.
Yeah. It's good that we finally got to this point, because remember last year people were begging for them to stop being side characters.
Yeah.
So
they needed something. They needed something else. They needed a fresh coat of paint. They needed a new element. And for them to be like, we haven't moved on and we haven't evolved because we're waiting for you. We were trying to make sure that you came back to something comfortable. We were trying to make sure that, and it's just like, oh, bruh, that's really good, man. That's just,
oh yeah, man.
Like, you motherfuckers, you.
Mother frickers. You mother frickers.
You lint liquors, you.
Yeah, he's down. But fuck these niggas, man. What the fuck is going on? All right, cool. Y'all want to talk about anything else? Because I'm, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be halftime. You feel me? I'm just...
Yeah, Drew McIntyre came back, and he came back at the end of the show. Shout out to Joe on commentary. Bro was not like oh, who is it? Who is it? Like, even though he had the hoodie on, he was like, yo, man, that's Drew McIntyre. What the fuck Drew McIntyre doing here? I just want to say, like, I love that duo of him and Wade Barrett on Monday Night Raw. They're just like really good. But yeah, I think that Drew McIntyre coming back so soon, because I don't think they had plans for him. I think it's probably because Bronson Reed got injured and they were like, yo, we need somebody. We need like a big heel on Monday Night Raw.
You got Seth.
Like, Seth Rollins doing shit, but it's like, bro, you're a heel. You're a medium heel.
Did you see that
fight?
Did you see the way that nigga stood on the stage, bro? The way that nigga stood with his arms crossed. You feel me? This little. I said, oh, this nigga's definitely turning heel, bro. This nigga's not finna be. I swear to God.
I thought he about to join Rhythm Nation.
You can't turn heel with hands like that, dog. You gotta be a tweener. You got tweener hands, Seth. But like, when you hold them back for what? Them niggas did a whole bunch of nothing before that. Like, I don't know if you guys see that picture, but before people was getting broken up, a whole bunch of nothing happened. All right.
Nah, CM Punk like hitting the block shit twice. I'm like, yo, this is the shit that had the Elite fucked up. Nigga, what? Tony Khan saw that nigga do that and was like, yeah, I gotta call the cops on this shit. I can't handle this by myself. Like, yo, man, he called, and they weren't even in America. He just called the constable and called him on him, man. He was like, yo, with the nightstick, they don't carry guns over there. Like, he was like, yo, man, look,
bro,
handle
Sami Zayn had to hold him back. Tony Khan literally released Jalen Ramsey, called Yannick Ngakoue a bitch on Twitter. But those hands that was involved in that segment is what. All right, big dog, you got it, man. I don't even know what they're gonna do.
Real quick, real quick. Even though that shit like happened, it was funny as fuck. But I'm really interested in like the storyline, and I'm also interested in the spin that they've added to it, where CM Punk is like, bro, I'm really not interested in this shit. Like, please get the fuck out of my face. Every time Seth Rollins pops up on the screen, he's visibly like annoyed and rolling his eyes. He's carrying over the energy that he had when he was on what was the name of the show that they had on Fox? Backstage.
Yeah.
When they had Backstage, and he was adding him on Twitter, like, yo, wrestle me, fight me. And he was like, yo, please sit down, leave me alone. They've taken that energy and transplanted into this rivalry where he's really like, yo, man, look, leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with you. You go your way, I'll go my way. And I'm interested to see how this plays out, where they get like a second chance into going into WrestleMania with this. I don't think it'll have the title behind it, but I am interested to see like where they kind of place this match at, like on the importance factor going into WrestleMania.
Fear for his life, his whole ass life, a whole ass billionaire kid's life. You know what I'm saying? He might be the original Bronny James. Like, all right, man. I ain't got nothing else. I ain't had nothing else, man.
Yeah.
But that shit is crazy, man. This New Day shit really ripped my heart out, man. I got to talk about it.
Mm-hmm. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Got down by 10.
It is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And with that said, this show is over. All right. Make sure you follow these guys.
My team needs me.
It's collective. Yeah, they're like, they need me. They need me
right now.
They need me to root for them. Hey, man, make sure you stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. We'll be back next week for this shit. But Saturday after Deadline, right here, same channel, same. Man, just hit the button, hit the bell. You feel me? Use all the ism. You feel me? But Deadline post show, you know what I'm talking about? CJ, Gresh, Cujo in the motherfucking building. Me and Ben will see you guys next week. But yeah, follow the gang at the Enemies P3, all social media platforms. Follow me at Oh My God Graham. And that's all I got.
Man, I'm Big Op Jizzle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, _ that's _ me with 2 E's _.
Yo, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at _Sonamizer _. Get the insight of what the champ is up to, man. What the champ doing on Sundays, watching the game? How he feel right now? Like, what does he think about everything that's going on in the world? Like, yo, follow the champ, man. Love y'all. See, I tell y'all I love y'all. CJ don't say that when he's champ. He don't tell y'all he love you. He said, I heard CJ said he hates y'all one time in his outro when he was doing it. I don't have that type of energy for y'all. It's love. It's all love.
Yeah. You my nigga, blood. Yo, what the fuck? Oh my God, man, I got epilepsy, nigga. What you doing?
My bad. Y'all can follow me at It's Grush. Ayo, It's Grush everywhere else. And we will see you guys Saturday. And I promise to have more energy as well, because your boy's been working like crazy.
I'm at my cashews.
Yeah, my cashews over there too. So I have those.
Turn up, man. Hey, bud. Until next time, y'all take care of yourselves and each other. Be easy, man.
Yeah.